The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First play and a first pass coming for Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. James now to return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Rolling to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and puts your defense in a bad spot.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accused the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
Over the middle, complete. It's Marshall. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This is Deontay Foreman, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. They'll run the screen with Hubbard, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they look their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Giovanni Ricci taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a...
The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
To throw again on second down. Darnold. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Eddie Piñeiro on now. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Piñeiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
10-0 the score after 1. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones got a man. That's Richie James. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Jones.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are back within a score.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet. Well, you and I both know, and he knows as well. His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Carolina getting set to take the field.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the 29, Darnold finds his man on the out route. It's Shenault. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Darnold.
That pass complete to Moore.
Here we go.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
To the air again, Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A first down throw, Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold, he's got a man. That's Marshall. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's Darnold. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. As they begin their 2nd half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the 2nd half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think they're going to be some...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing Jones. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. On 1st down, Darnold.
And Thomas has it. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. They'll run with Foreman. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Foreman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Darnold from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
The defense certainly did its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking for Shepard deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he is going to have the Giants' first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. A first down carry for Barkley. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 27. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Barkley not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to revert. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember,
This offense is smothered, yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run again with Foreman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Darnold now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Marshall. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Darnold. And Marshall's got him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Here's Foreman. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the 17, Darnold.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Jones.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now Roberts. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
So Darnold and the Panthers now
down 14-10. A minute 16 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Darnold throw complete there to Thomas.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Now Darnold. Checks this down to Hubbard.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Darnold. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
first down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And they'll work this down inside the 30. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. This one came right down to the wire.